Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter when you may be catching this particular broadcast. Altavis Pelzer here, your voice manager. I unmute the voice of women who are ready to speak up about what has kept them silent for way too long. It is Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Hey. It has been an interesting week, but I'm excited. For those of you catching this on the replay, make sure that you go and shout me out. Let me know where you're catching it from so that way I can go ahead and come back and thank you for watching the replay and also engage with you as well. But y'all know what it is. It's launch day. Launch day. Uh, Launch day. Oh. And so the press play bundle went live today. I am super excited. The press play bundle went live today. So that means that you have until this evening. You have until this evening to get the press play bundle so that way you can get the strategy session. Now, granted, the bundle will still be available. But you have until this evening, 11:59 p.m. to get the bundle in order for you to be able to join us for the strategy session on the 13th. And I told y'all we going all in. We going to what? Purge, plan, and pursue. Purge, plan, and pursue. That is what we're going to do because we taking 2021 by storm, and you going to end 2020 strong. Thank you, Jessica. Good morning. I see you. So I am not going to drag this out. Man, the power of closed doors. Those of you who are coming in, thank you for sharing out the broadcast. I appreciate you. Thank you for the reactions. But who has dealt with closed doors this year? And by closed doors, I mean missed opportunities. I mean people saying no to you. I mean people walking away from you. You having to stop doing something in your business that really brought you joy. Who had to deal with closed doors this year? Oh my goodness. When I tell you this year, so many people have come to me and told me about the different things that they've had to deal with and the things that didn't go right and how they're frustrated and how they're angry. And I said, enough was enough. We got to press play in spite of it. And part of pressing play in spite of everything that's going on is understanding the power of closed doors. Listen, so we're going to learn how to work with the delays, the detours, and the denials. Let's be honest. 2020 has come with its own set of delays, detours, and denials. If you did not know, for those of you catching me for the first time, Altavis Fells here, your voice manager, that part. But we've been doing this press play series. This is week 2. I think this is the last day, but don't quote me on it. Because last week we thought it was going to just end. It was just going to be the 1 week, and God had other plans. So, with that being said, definitely excited about this topic. I've had so many people, again, when that closed door, I don't know if it's the sound of the closed door or if it's the wind gust from a closed door, but it just knocks the wind out of you. Right or wrong? Y'all tell me. It just knocks the wind out of you. And so many people have been frustrated by a closed door because, man, once you get that closed door, it's like, man, what am I going to do? Good morning, Carolyn. How are you this morning? I see you, sis. I see you. And so what is that closed door? Is it the noise of the closed door? Is it the wind gust that knocks the wind out of you and knocks you back and makes you unwilling to move forward? But the reality is that there is power in a closed door, and I'm going to share with you that. Let's share that with you. Share with you that, right? Can I speak English this morning? I'm going to share that with you this morning because it was a closed door that shifted everything for me. And It's been a series of closed doors. It's been people that have walked away. It's been opportunities that did not pan out the way I thought they were going to pan out. It's been contracts that fell through. It's been times where I messed up and I was the reason things didn't go the way it was supposed to go. But it's been a closed door, and there's always going to be a lesson, and that lesson can bring you revenue. I'm gonna say it again for people in the back, just in case, because some people got the cheap seats. They all the way up like in the rafters. I got you. So when there is a closed door, you will always receive a lesson, and that lesson will bring you revenue. Somebody say, "I want the revenue." Come on. Some of y'all want the revenue without the lesson. I get it. Carolyn said, "I caught it." Some of you want the revenue without the lesson, but here it is. The lesson is valuable. The lesson is valuable. And so when you understand that the lesson is valuable, you take it to a whole nother level. Here's the thing. We have to do some inner work on this one. This is some mirror talk today, okay? Good morning, good morning. Come on. Come on. I got the revenue. I want the revenue. Come on. So true. This is some mirror work this morning, because entrepreneurs, when you hear entrepreneurship, you hear a hustler, you hear somebody who they make their own schedule, you hear somebody, oh, they got the laptop lifestyle and they get to do whatever they want to do and they get to sleep late and but here's the thing. That's not what entrepreneurship is about. And in all actuality, when you're coming into the business, you actually put in more time sometimes than you do at a job. You don't always have the strategy, right? Because let's be honest, it takes some time to really make the strategy that's going to work for us. You don't always have the right support, because the right support is everything. Come on, ladies. The right support is everything, right? You don't always have the right support. So the reality comes in is that coming into entrepreneurship, it's already, the odds are already stacked against us. Even though we're saying that we want to do this amazing thing, we want to write the book, we want to be a speaker, we want to stand on stages and change the world. We want to do all of these amazing things, and that's great. But there are going to be times where the things we had on our vision board, we weren't able to check them off. There's going to be times where the contract that was going to change everything for us fell through. And so I remember having a moment in my business when I was set, and this is just a few years ago, I was set to make 6 figures in my business that year. I mean, set. I mean, I had the courses, I had the programs, I had I had the strategy, I had everything, y'all. Everything. Here's the thing, is what people fail to realize, and people will sell you hope, because they'll tell you, oh, this is the 6-figure this and the 7-figure that and all of that. That's cute. But they don't teach you how to tailor make it for your journey. Because some of you will go and purchase into a 6-figure or 7-figure program, and you can't manage the 5 figures you get from your job. I don't know if this is going to be a little sore. It's going to be some sore behinds this morning. Let's just be real. When I learned it, it was a sore behind for me. So it's going to be a sore one for you. Some of you can't manage the 5 figures that you get from your job, but you go and you invest in a 6-figure program for your business. So you have the strategy, but it's not the strategy for your business and your brand. And what ends up happening is we find ourselves on this hamster wheel. Good morning, Kelly Joe. We're on this hamster wheel and going nowhere. Listen, I'm laid back this morning. I got the hoodie on, got the earrings in. I need you to have this understanding this morning. Come on, Carolyn said, Lord, you are telling the truth this morning. Come on. You gotta have that understanding. Is that if it's not the strategy that I need for I get it. Everybody wants to be able to automate things, and they want to be able to present things and give you things like the strategy, the blueprint. But I can give you the blueprint. I have done it, guys. I have given people the blueprint for them to make different amounts or more money in their business, and they not make more money in their business. Not because the blueprint wasn't good, but because it wasn't what they needed specifically. And we've gotten into a point where there's so many entrepreneurs or coaches that want to kind of just lump everybody together. Can I tell y'all something? As a parent, how many of you know that all of your children are different? That there are some similarities. All of them need to eat. All of them need a place to sleep. All of them need to drink water. Come on. All of them need love. All of them need communication. But all of your children are different. And so we do so much, and we have this whole cancel culture and all of that. I get it. Can we cancel trying to lump every entrepreneur into one box? Can we cancel that part? Because every entrepreneur is not the same. And so for some of you, the reason you had a closed door was because you sold into something that was not good ground for you. Oh, I don't know. I'm talking gooder than what y'all hearing today. You were sowing into ground that was not good for you. That's the reality of it. You were sowing into ground that wasn't for you. And so when you sowed into this ground that wasn't for you, you did not receive a harvest. Let's just make it plain and simple. Come on. Come on. Kelly Joe said it this morning. Not every roadmap has the same outcome for every entrepreneur. It will not. It will not. And so we got to understand the power of a closed door, because that closed door, it allowed you to see, and we talked about how 2020, well, I talked about it with my clients. I don't know about you and your coach. I talked about it with my clients. 2020 showed you the cracks in your foundation. And so, yes, 2020 has brought with it a heck of a lot of issues and pain and fear and frustrations. Guess what? It showed you the cracks in your foundation. And so the thing about it is that closed door for this year, the fact that you had to cancel events, the fact that you couldn't speak on stages except for virtually, the fact that you thought you couldn't get the book published, all of those things you had to cancel. Guess what? The closed doors taught you something, because there were still people who were doing the thing that you had to cancel. But there were cracks in your foundation. Can I be honest? One of the powers of having a closed door is showing you that sometimes you don't need to carry the whole load by yourself. Some of y'all, the reason why this year was such a struggle is because you were trying to be the solopreneur. And so while other people found other avenues to be able to market their products and services, other people found other avenues in order for them to get accountability, in order for them to see the future, see their goals accomplished in spite of what was going on. Other people tapped into something, and that was because they said the closed door is not the end of my book. It may not even be the end of the chapter. Come on. Look, Kelly Joe said it. My daughter got fired from a job doing car sales, but that job prepared her for the next one that she has now. Come on. It's the company's loss because they closed the doors. That closed door was the best thing that has happened to her. Exactly. Exactly. Listen, Carolyn said that some people, coaches, consultants, community are just for a season. Carolyn, come on, come on, come on. Come on with this ministry this morning. If you're not implementing and growing, you got to move on. You got to have that understanding. And so I found that out the hard way. And so I had contract this year. We were supposed to be doing a tour. I had the book launch. I had the book launch from last year, A Stage of Their Own. We had the book launch, hashtag unmuted for this year. And we were supposed to be doing a tour. Now, when we do a budget, we do the budget with the tour in mind and, you know, what that's going to bring in and what you're putting out, all of that, right? But it was a closed door. We couldn't do the tour, not the way we want to do the tour, but it allowed us to get momentum and to connect and to set something else in motion. And so what we did, instead of doing the tour, is we're going and taking books. Now, right now we can't because COVID is doing its own thing and we trying to figure out what this is going to look like. But we are sending copies of hashtag unmuted to um, women's shelters, women's organizations around the world. Like that was the shift. So I was thinking, oh, this, I hope somebody better catch this. Come on. Y'all better catch it this morning. Y'all better tell a friend to tell a friend. You were looking at the local. The closed door made you look at worldwide. For some of you, y'all needed that in y'all spirit this morning. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the chief seats. You were looking at local. And so you were doing local events and trying to get your book in local places, local bookstores, and trying to do local meetups. You were looking locally. But the closed door pushed you to go and look internationally. And so yesterday, Amazon bestseller, I was a part of an anthology called Power of Why. That is an international book. Women from India, Australia, Russia, Canada. The closed door will bring the lesson. That was the first one, right? But it will also bring you a new perspective. So that first one is the closed door will bring you a lesson. There's going to be something that you learn. And that lesson is worth something. It can be a course, it can be a book, it can be a program, it can just be a lesson that's valuable to you because you kept your butt out the fire. Come on, you kept your butt out the fire. So it was a lesson that you needed. And then the second one is it changed your perspective. Some of you would not be where you are right now if you did not have the closed doors that stopped letting you think small. I'll take it a step further. Good morning, D. Look, right? Come on, Jessica. I'll take it a step further. Some of you, without the closed doors, you would still be playing small. Some of you, without the closed doors, you would still be playing small. You would still be at that job. You would still be trying to deal with that person in that relationship. Y'all better come on this morning. You would still be playing small and not charging your worth. You would still be not marketing yourself and not doing sales. You would still, that closed door opened the opportunity for you to see that there was something greater, another opportunity. Can I tell y'all something? The closed door showed you that you were bigger than the box that they tried to put you in. Y'all better say that. Y'all better put that one down below. I'm bigger than the box they tried to put me in. Come on. Come on. I'm bigger than the box they tried to put me in. Y'all got to have that understanding. And so believe me, y'all know, because I am the introvert, because I'm the quiet one, I'm the pusher. Listen, I'm your pusher. I'm going to motivate you. We going to jump off this cliff, or I'm going to drag you off that part. But because I was always the motivator, many people said I shouldn't be on a stage. Come on. Many people said that I shouldn't be on a stage. Many people looked at me and said, "Why are you live streaming?" It's women out here with that's doing makeup tutorials, and they coming out with the lashes, and they faces all done up and everything, and you just coming on here looking plain Jane. Y'all not hearing me this morning. You coming on here looking plain Jane, and you got on a hoodie, but you want, come on. Come on. You on here looking plain Jane, but they coming on looking like they just stepped off the runway. You don't need to be here. Ain't nobody gonna come and listen to your broadcast. Ain't nobody gonna buy your book. Ain't nobody gonna sign up for your program. Let me tell you, if I ran down what closed doors look like, what it sounded like, there was many a person that just tried to listen, that just tried to hold me in a box. And they looked at me and no. And then when they saw the success of it, come on. Right? Come on, Antoinette. When they saw the success of a thing, then they changed the tone. Oh, you should be doing this now. You should be doing that. When I can't even tell y'all, there's some things coming out. Y'all need to stay tuned because some things is coming out. I told y'all we got the 2 books that just came out. The bundle is launched today. Yes, come through. Press play bundle, bit.ly/WVL. Press play. If you get it by 11:59 tonight, you get that strategy session on the 13th. We going all in. We going to purge, plan, and pursue. And y'all about to get right and start. Y'all not only going to start 2021 right, but you're going to end 2020 right, because we're not playing any games anymore. So when we talk about, I'm bigger than the box that they tried to put me in, I would not be here if I listened to the things, if I allowed those closed doors, if I was still shaking at that door saying, oh, somebody better catch this. If I was still shaking at that door asking them, please validate me. Please see me. Please acknowledge me. Please make me famous. Y'all better come on this morning. Please buy my stuff. Come on. Please be my friend. Please appreciate me. I don't know who this for this morning, but y'all go in and y'all ain't got, listen, I won't tell y'all business. I just tell mine. That's fine. Y'all ain't got to say hallelujahs in the comments. I understand. Please please be who it is that listen, please just do something. And we were begging. We were begging for a door to be opened that wasn't meant for us. We were begging for a relationship to be restored. That wasn't for us. That was toxic. We were begging to be in a room where the air was toxic and you would have died. And we was begging, please validate me. And there's a lot of entrepreneurs that this is where you are this year. You are shaking on the closed door saying, please validate me. Please, let's go back to what we were. Please, let's do this without having to wear masks. Please, please, let's be able to meet up in person again. And I can't do any events until we meet up in person. And please, 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 please. And we just shaking and shaking on a closed door, not understanding that the door was closed for a reason. Because there was something greater, and you spending so much time. You spent all of 2020 at that closed door, and you still could have been making money. You still could have been making connections. You still could have been showing up with your authentic self, and you was just at the door. Please, just please. And it may even go a little deeper for some of you. You may have been saying, please just be my friend. Please just be a friend to me the way I've been a friend to you. Please see me. And just pulling on a door that was not meant for you to open. Pulling and pulling on a door that was not meant for you to open. And so you stood there, and that's what you did. Just kept pulling. Come on. Good morning, Toya. Just kept pulling. And so this year, you wasted time, energy, and money pulling on doors that were closed when God said, if you just walk down the hallway a little bit, there was a wide open room for you. If you just, this why we doing this strategy session on the 13th, is because if you just learn how to walk down the hall a little bit, it's okay for you to be upset that the door closed. Can I tell you something? Reality check. No, nobody is telling you not to be human. Nobody is telling you to be robotic, and that when you have a closed door for you to say, oh well. Nobody is telling you that. Yes, you have your moment. You take your moment, you do your cry if you have to do your cry, but baby, it is time for you to get up and move away from that closed door, because there is nothing for you there. Come on, come on, Carol. Carol said, I thank God for closed doors. The closed doors helped me to live and thrive in this unprecedented season. Carol launched her business this year. Launched a bit. Listen, Carol was going and baking up a storm. You know, I do like brownies, side note, just putting that out there. But Carol was going and she was doing great things in her business this year. Come on. Carolyn just said, my room is about to open up. You better come on this morning. You better come on. Look, sis, I know. She said, you in my business. Don't do that. Ah! She said, you in my business this morning. Listen. Come on, there's nothing for you at that closed door. And we shook and we shook, and we was at a closed door that was not meant for us. So here's the thing. We wasted time, energy, and money this year. It's time to press play. I don't care what happened to you yesterday. It is time for you to press play. I don't care what happened to you last week. It is time for you to press play. And pressing play, pursue the big things. Leave the table. Applied knowledge and YOU. It is time for you to press play for a reason, because for far too long, we've allowed ourselves to waste time, energy, and money at a closed door. Come on. Good morning, Verlin. Good morning, sis. We've wasted time, energy, and money at a closed door. Remember, there was a lesson that we learned. Come on. There was a lesson that we learned, and that lesson is valuable, right? It changed our perspective. Here's the thing. The closed door will either energize you or drain you. Listen. The closed door will either energize you or it will drain you. The lost opportunity will either energize you or it will drain you. Why? It's all in how you thinking about it. Because guess what? If that closed door has now taken over your thoughts, so much so that when a person's name is spoken, it changes your whole atmosphere. But when an opportunity comes up, you going and you questioning the opportunity because of a closed door in your past. Can I tell y'all something? It's time for you to press play. And when you press play, stop pressing rewind. I'm I don't know if y'all caught it this morning. Can I tell y'all something? It's time for you to press play. And when you learn to press play, stop pressing the rewind button first. Stop rewinding it back and then pressing play. Stop rehearsing the things that did not work for you. Stop rehearsing the things that they said to you. Stop rehearsing the things that they did to you. Stop rehearsing the way they made you feel. Because guess what? If you keep rehearsing what they made you feel and what they said, then you're gonna miss out on what somebody else is saying. Come on. I don't know if y'all heard me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo, look at how God blesses. Carol said, I'm actually making brownies today. Look at how, won't he do it? Ah, you just send me a Cash App or a PayPal link or something. Won't he do it? Just ah, it will either energize you or drain you. And so I need you to press play. But we don't hit the rewind button in order for us to press play. We just press play. Here's the thing. We're scared about pressing play because, our place in front of the closed door has become comfortable for us. Our place in space in front of the closed door has now become a security blanket. Because I can always say, well, I didn't do good this year because that opportunity didn't go through. I didn't do good this year because they said no to me. I didn't do good this year because that contract fell through. I didn't do good because that person walked away. I didn't live my best life this year because, they said this and they did that. But this is the thing, is when you understand that there is power in closed doors, you will either take the power or give it away. I don't know if y'all hear me this morning. I don't know. When you understand that there is power in closed doors, you will either take the power or you will give it away. Some of you have given away your power. You gave away your power to the last person that told you no. I'm gonna just take a little sip of my tea right then, cause that gonna filter through your shana now for a little bit. Whoo! Some of y'all, it became your security blanket. Come on. It became your security blanket. And so now you're sitting in front of that door because that you know what they did and you've given them that power. And so some of you this morning, you need to release the person that said no to you. This is the stuff that entrepreneurs see. Can I tell y'all something? This is the stuff that entrepreneurs don't talk about. Real talk. We talk about the trying to live the lifestyle and being able to travel and speaking on stages and wanting to be a keynote and all of this stuff. Can I tell y'all something? Some of y'all are holding on to baggage and you're attempting to go to a higher level and still carrying baggage from people that told you no, people that did you wrong, people that told you your stuff wasn't good, whatever it is. You holding on to that baggage, attempting to be a six-figure earner, not understanding that you're going to take that baggage with you to six figures. The money don't change. Your mindset, it don't change your peace of mind. I know it gives you some peace of mind, but trust and believe, it ain't the money. Good morning, Dolores. How are you, sis? Thank you for sharing it out. You've been rocking and rolling with sharing out the broadcast. I love you, sis. I don't know if y'all hear me. It's all right. I understand. Just let it filter through your shanana. That's a hashtag catch it moment. Some of y'all this morning, y'all need to release The person that told you no, the contract that didn't go through, why you still rehearsing it? Why you still rehearsing it? Why you still living in that moment? I know. I'm gonna sip my tea. I'll let y'all. I know. I'm gonna let y'all come back from that. I'm gonna let y'all get your mind together after that one. While we rehearsing it, how about this? So, and this is part of what I'm going to talk about tomorrow morning. So I won't go deep into this. Good morning, Valencia. Hey, sis. Queen, you are rocking it out. Oh my goodness, you had on an outfit yesterday in your story, and I was like, in my mind, going, how would I look in that outfit? And I know we're not the same size, but I was like, how she live in Maryland? How would I look in that outfit? Shout out to you, sis. Keep it rocking and rolling. I had to have this understanding. This year, a lot of entrepreneurs did not make money on Black Friday. Can we be real? Because y'all know I got the tea, and we gonna talk that talk. Let's go. Because that for some of you, you are licking your wounds from Black Friday because you didn't make the money you thought you were going to make. Some of you did not make the money you thought you were going to make on Cyber Monday. Come on. Oh, thank you, sis. Some of y'all, listen, you still licking the wounds. You still rehearsing the pain. It's still in your heart. And so a lot of entrepreneurs did not. Now, are they going live and talking about how they did not make money on Black Friday? No, they're not, because they're licking their wounds. They'd rather just go ahead with the splinter in their finger and walk around like that instead of removing the splinter and keep going. And so I'm going to talk about that tomorrow morning when I do my live in the morning. Y'all know Saturday mornings, 8 a.m., I do a live in the free Facebook community. And we fitting to go in. We fitting to go in because enough is enough. And when it comes to pressing play, you got to learn that when the door is closed, again, take your moment. It's okay. Take your moment. But I need to move forward. Pressing play, again, we're not pressing rewind and then pressing play. That's a space of comfortability. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. That's being comfortable. We're not trying to be comfortable. We're trying to move forward. And so we can't be in front of that closed door anymore. Come on. Come on. Come on, Vilecia. She said it. Come on. Remove it and keep going. So yeah, we need to forgive the person that said no. We need to go ahead and heal from not making whatever we said we were going to make for Black Friday, or we were, putting it on, looking at somebody else. We need cannot this going to hurt. Mm. We need to go ahead and heal and let go of our comparison to other people in business. Come on. Come on. Come on and heal this moment. Come on and heal this morning. We didn't turn this into a healing session. Y'all better come on and you better come on and heal this morning. Some of y'all, come on. That's what y'all needed to do this morning. Y'all need to heal. And so heal from the conversation that caused you to feel like you weren't good enough. Listen, this is part of the reason. This is why I did the press play bundle. So the press play bundle, they got the replays, the audios from all the press play series. They got a workbook. There's a physical book. There's a physical book being typed up as we speak. That part, I get bonuses, right? But anybody who ordered it up until 11:59 tonight we're doing a strategy session on the 13th. We're going to purge, plan, and pursue, because we're not about games. Come on. Come on. But there was something that was missing when it came to women in business. There was something missing. And there was this fear holding us back. And there's always a fear when you do business, but there was something a lot stronger. And so when I realized what that was, and that there's a healing that needed to take place, that we really are walking around wounded. Entrepreneurs are walking around wounded, attempting to help people, and they're hurting. Come on. And so some of us, we had stuff that we were trying to sell to hurting people. Right now, people are walking around hurting emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. So, and this is something I always tell my clients, is how do you respond to that? How do you answer that for people? That's what people needed in this time. So Vilecia is, she, first of all, she is bad to the bone when it comes to these fashion, this fashion thing, girl. If you can make a woman look at herself and see the beauty on the inside and the outside, but if you can make a woman look at herself and see the beauty, that's valuable right now. I get it. Everybody was, oh yeah, this course and Facebook ad course and this course and that's cute. But right now, that's not what people need. And so while you stuck in front of the closed door of whatever you were doing in business or whatever didn't work this year, while you stuck in front of that closed door, there's people that need what you have because they need your lessons and how you made it. They need your wisdom. Can we talk about it? You need to show up. You need to show up. It is. This season has been a very strenuous one for entrepreneurs this year. And I look and I go, oh my goodness, like I am literally getting messages from people that I ain't got messages from in like a year. And they're in pain. And they're like, can you help me? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Do you know somebody that can? I've done more referrals this year than ever before. I'm like, here, I'm connecting people in Messenger. Hey, I know somebody that does that. Here, connect. I know somebody. If I don't do it, because that's the other thing, I'm not about to learn something just so I can charge you for it. If I don't know it, I'm gonna put you in connection with somebody who does. Come on. Hey, Joy. Good morning, sis. I'm gonna put you in connection with somebody that does. And so that's the mindset we have to be in. I get it. This year has been strenuous. I've had so many things that I've had to do. I went in and put a team in place, and then we had a shift that happened. And so a lot of stuff got put back onto my plate. And I'm like, all right, so this what we gonna do, y'all. This just how we gonna work it. But many of you have exactly what people need, but you stuck in front of that closed door. You stuck in front of that closed door, and you stuck trying to do it the way you saw somebody else do it because they told you that they made 50,000 in a weekend. Did they tell you how they made it? Okay, that's a whole other. We won't get on that soapbox. Did they tell you how they made it? Look, Carol said it. Let's go. I launched a whole business and received my LLC in the middle of a global pandemic. Let's go. I get it. And I have so many people that look at me, and I guess because I'm so transparent about it, I'm not trying to hide it. I'm not trying to come on with no facade. I'm not trying to come, like, people, like, they're leery of the conversation, but I'm like, this is what we need. It's time to heal, sis. I get it. You probably got 9 of the same class on your laptop. Sis, it's time to heal from all that. I get it. You might have made a bad decision then. Okay. Let that go. Let that go. I we cannot ignore a wound and expect it just to heal. And that's where we are. Like I said, we're wounded. This is a year where a lot of people are wounded. Imagine if you were an entrepreneur. I won't tell y'all business. I'll just tell mine. As a single mother, I have to deal with my kids being home for homeschool, my son trying to manage. It was his first year in college, and then they went to virtual, and that did not work for him. So college classes, and this is the thing, because colleges don't care, they want their money. So whether it worked for you or it didn't, you still gotta pay. It was a ripple effect, y'all. I've dealt with family members testing positive for COVID, adding that to my prayer list. I've gone and again, I had shifts within my own business and brand. Here's the thing is I'm not coming to you with no mask on. I'm not coming to you with no facade. I'm not coming to you trying to make you think that everything is going great. Listen, I want you to understand the real deal. We are all in the same boat this year. You may be at the front of the boat and somebody else may be at the back of the boat, but we was all in the same boat this year. What did you do while you were in the boat? Did you find a corner and hide? Did you go to the front of the boat so you could see where you were headed? Did you stay at the back of the boat so that way you could see where you came from? But we were all in the same boat, y'all. That's real. I literally, and she's not on this morning, Vandora, because I know she's been doing some things in her business. She is one of the co-authors for hashtag Unmuted. Her and I have been connected for years. And she was like, Coach, in the middle of us launching the book, she said, I just want to let you know that today I opened my business and I'm sitting in my office right now. Come on. What did you do while you were on the boat? The virtual space is always it's been here, y'all. This ain't the where we had to dial up, y'all. That was the worst noise in all of America. I don't know why it was so loud. We don't have dial up. Everybody has Wi-Fi. What did you do while you were in the boat of 2020? Ask yourself that question. Because guess what? The reality comes in is that when it comes to the closed door, nobody can remove you from the closed door except for you. Because you either going to lose, oh, y'all better catch this. Whew, you either going to move away from the closed door voluntarily or involuntarily because you've breathed your last breath. I don't know who that was for. You either going to leave the closed door voluntarily by walking away or involuntarily because you are no longer breathing. How many people went to the grave and they were still standing in front of a closed door? We're not going into another year. We're not going into another month. We're not going into another week standing at a door that's closed when there are opportunities and doors that are open. And for some of you, this is probably going to be the realest entrepreneur conversation that you have all year. This is the realest thing that you've probably heard. But this is the reality check. I did not know what God was doing when he gave me this series. But when I look at where we are as men and women in business, as women in business, we don't see the bigger picture because we're literally standing in front of a closed door. You can't see that, like you can only see out your peripheral, the hallway. But if the hallway is behind you, you can't even see that because you focused on a closed door. Learn the lesson. Allow it to change your perspective. Good morning, Tanya. Allow it to change your perspective. You gotta take action, guys. Come on. Carolyn said it. Setback was just the setup for the comeback. My room is about to open up. My space is not in front of a closed door. Remember, that's the space of being comfortable. And my space is not in front of a closed door because there are open doors right down the hallway from me. Come on. I know that's right, Dolores. And I had to because I was that entrepreneur that came in and you just excited. This person telling you this and this person telling you that, and you just running and you're like, oh, that's what you running after. And the reality is that there's people who they come on camera and they smiling and laughing, and then when they turn off their camera, there's people that literally don't get out their bed. Come on. Jerry said, look, time for expansion. There's people that do not get out of their bed, but they come on live. There's people that do not get outside of their home. I have literally been in conversations with women who have said to me, I haven't left my bedroom in 3 days. Guys, this is real. Learning to press play is not just for your business, it is beneficial for your life. It's beneficial for your life. I get it. And trust and believe, I've been that person that if it need to go further than what I can do, because I had that social work background. If it need to go further than, and then I'm gonna tell you, no, sis, we need to put some things on hold, and you need to seek counseling. Can I tell you that we've even gotten to a point where there are coaches that will see that their clients need something more than what they can give, and they won't even be that help. They won't even be that word of encouragement to get what they need. No, 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 no. Enough is enough. We are going to press play and do so because it's just not enough in class. That was another thing. When I did this press play bundle, I made sure it was not another class. I made sure. Why? Because some of y'all got classes galore. You got motivation coming out the yin yang, but you don't have implementation. You got 3 and 4 versions of courses on your laptop, on your phone, in your email. You got all of this stuff, but you're not implementing nothing because they don't see that as being important. They just want you to buy the stuff. And so we got to get past that. Okay, I said I want to press play. This is why this is so important. You not only gonna press play, you're gonna get this strategy session on December 13th. We're gonna sit down. no distractions. And I understand you got kids. I got kids all listen, I got teenagers and a grown son here. Listen, I done had my kids and set off the smoke alarm while I was live and did all other types of things. Not today, not today. But I've been live and they've set off the smoke alarm and all types of other stuff. Why? Because guess what? We still move. We still go forward. And so this strategy session, we are going to purge, plan, and pursue. Can I tell y'all something? If you go to a doctor who is the expert and they don't ask you background questions, they just prescribe you something, we got a problem. But some of you, that's what you did when you got a coach. Oh, I'm just gonna get my tea. Y'all go ahead, y'all hold that. Let that filter in your shine now. Listen, I know that was a hurt piece. You go to a doctor and the doctor don't ask you none of your background information. They're not asking for a folder. They're not asking for your family history. They're not asking for nothing. They just want to prescribe you something. But many people went to coaches and just bought a class and didn't even have that conversation of where I am in business, what I'm doing in business, how this is going to help me. Is this the right thing for me? Never even had a conversation. Aha, this is the year that things change. I told you, it showed people the cracks in their foundation. Come on, I love to support, and customer service means a lot. Some of these businesses need this course as well. You can't sell products and come on, can't sell products and be nasty as a business owner. We definitely don't want that. I found that out the hard way, y'all. Guess what? I stopped doing a lot of stuff in my business that was the popular thing to do. I stopped doing freemiums. I stopped doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, and I get bad. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all go for the day. I get like nasty looks when I do an event. I speak for an event, and I give I don't give them a freemium link, and they're looking and they're like, well, no, normally people do a tip sheet or something. I'm not giving you more junk for you to put on your laptop. Real talk. I'm not giving you more junk just to have it in your email. I'm not doing that. So I have other ways that they can connect with me. They can do the podcast, they can do the blog, or they can be in the group. But what I'm not going to do is just give you something just to be able to say, I got something that all business owners have. No, I'm good. Yeah. I'm not going to give you more junk. Because the reality, if you go into your email right now and put in, if you just do a matter of fact, this is your challenge. This is your challenge. And I'm gonna challenge you. You do this. And if a whole bunch of stuff pop up, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to go get this press play bundle so you can be with us in this strategy session on the 13th. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. I need you to go to your email and in this search section, put in either tip sheet or webinar. Go on. That's your homework for today. And as far back as it'll let you go, how many webinar replays and stuff you got in your stuff? How many tip sheets y'all got in y'all emails? It's interesting because I can't be about junk. I can't. How many you got in you probably got a ton. And some of them you're gonna be looking back and going, I took this back in 2015. I took this email back from 2013. What was I doing? That is why on the 13th, we are doing purge, plan, and pursue. Notice the order: purge, plan, and pursue. bit.ly/WVL press play. bit.ly/WVL press play. Purge, plan, and pursue. We are going to end the year strong. You're going to complete something that's on your to-do list. And we're going to start 2021 even stronger. Come on. Come on. Vilecia said it. She said more than what we able to read. Listen, something that I do every January. So first quarter is our purge. And we go through, and I have a purge workbook that we go through, and like we purge everything. Ask my clients about it. We purge everything. They were going through and finding stuff and like, oh man, coach, I didn't even realize that. Ooh, I didn't even realize I still had this. They was finding stuff, and yeah, because guess what? Anybody that ever said that they wanted to level up in their business or do something phenomenal or reach a higher level in their business and they don't clear out and take inventory of what they have, bruh, come on. Come on. You missing stuff. So that is why I purge, plan, and pursue. Y'all going to, so this is the thing. You're going to look at your vision board or your goals from this year. You're going to accomplish something before the end of the year. And not just that, you're going to start off 2021 on point. Like we no excuses. That was why I made it so it was going to be a small group. And so I was only going to take 25 people. I mean, if we get more people, I'm not going to turn people away. I'm definitely not about that. But I was like, enough is enough with people just buying a course that they're going to do on their own that they never open. Enough is enough of people going and buying a book that they never read. No. My clients know my commitment is that you will not waste time, energy, and money because we got greater things to do. So I'm excited. I don't know about y'all. Come on. It's time to press play. Ooh, it's time to press play. Maybe I get a song made. You will have affirmations. The affirmations are not there yet. So the bundle is live. And again, you have until 11:59 tonight to get the bundle in order for you to be invited for the strategy session, which is on the 13th. It's a Sunday evening. I am excited. Yes. And we're going to sit down. So, and when you get the email tells you what supplies you need for the strategy session. Because y'all know I'm all about my index cards. It's not going to cost y'all much, maybe like a couple bucks at the dollar store. But you know, I'm all about index cards. So you're going to need index cards. You're going to need pens, highlighters. But you're definitely going to need that because we're going to go all in and you're going to work on your stuff. You're not just going to see an image of what I'm doing for my stuff. No, you're going to work on your stuff. bit.ly/WVL press play. Hey, good morning, Dr. V. How are you this morning? bit.ly/WVL press play. I'm super excited, you guys. Again, the bundle is live. You get the Ripple Effect ebook, you get the workbook, the press play workbook. I have somebody working on the actual book. So yeah, be on the lookout for that coming soon, right? And then you get the audio replays of the whole press play series. So you get all of those. You get instant access to it. So as soon as you purchase it, they send you an email, confirmation email, and you get instant access to all of those things. And then you also have affirmations coming. There'll be audio, so that way you can play them whenever, but it'll be short spurt. I'm doing them because I switched up what I was going to do with the affirmations. Originally, I was just going to do one audio, but I think I'm going to do two, one for business and one for life. I'm gonna split it up that way. But you guys will get access to the affirmations. They'll be up by Saturday, and as soon as I upload them, you guys will get an email saying that you receive, that it's been added and that you can go and listen to it. That part. So it's time to press play. I don't know what's been going on this year. I don't know if you've been pressing pause, or you've been going and pressing the rewind button, but now we're going to press play because we're going to make sure we're going to end this year strong. You guys having a phenomenal day, a great and safe weekend. Don't forget, 8:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live in the free community, in the free group, hashtag World Voice League. That is our Saturday morning motivational message. And that one's going to be good. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm a little biased, but it's going to be good. You guys have a great one. And until next time, don't forget to press it out. See ya.